Peace, family. Last video I did, I was called ignorant, misinformed, didn't know what I was talking about, all because I mentioned Donald Trump's platinum plan for black people in 2024 as opposed to 2020 when it first came out. Okay, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to take what you say as 100% truth. Let's say I was totally misinformed. Let's say I was wrong. Let's say I was a fool. Let's even say I was stupid for acknowledging Donald Trump's platinum plan, which you might as well say Cadillac plan, in 2024 when it was initially brought out in 2020 in response to Ice Cube's contract with America. If I was stupid for bringing it up, if I was late to the party for bringing it up in 2024, what are you Negroes? When you knew about this plan in 2020, how come you didn't jump on it then? If it was such a wonderful plan, specifically for black people, a plan that promised access to critical markets, funding for black people, hundreds of thousands of black businesses, the release of all the black people that's been falsely imprisoned. And all you had to do was vote Republican for 4 years. If this was such a wonderful plan, why didn't you Negroes jump on it in 2020? If you had jumped on this plan in 2020 and voted Republican for the next 4 years, they wouldn't have been replaying this message in 2024, which when it came to my attention. You would have access to these crucial markets. You would have had the hundreds of thousands, or beginning to have the hundreds of thousands of businesses that Donald Trump promised you. You'd have been getting the release of all the black people who Donald Trump knew was in prison falsely in the first place and did nothing about it. And now I want to come up with another plan. If I'm stupid for not noticing this into 2024, what do you call yourself for not jumping on it in 2020? If anything, I know you got loved ones in prison that's dying to get out. They write you letters, they calling you. I know you miss them, and all you got to do is vote Republican for 4 years, and you didn't even do it. But you want to jump on me for bringing it up in 2024? It's sad. I'm on this format to unify my people, to get them to build their own independent means to sustain their own existence. And instead of embracing what I'm saying, you take the time and energy to try to dissect and cherry pick anything that I could be wrong or maybe misinformed. What about to disparage the whole message? When I talked about TikTok and being banned, here I'm criticized because I said TikTok was made in Japan as opposed to China. So, okay, what difference does it make? Whether it's made in Japan, China, Canada, what difference does it make? TikTok has an algorithm that promotes science, technology, engineering, and math to their children, have them working in groups, solving complex problems, doing things that's beneficial for society, setting their children up to lead, not follow. And TikTok is sending algorithms to the United States, where our people are, doing the exact opposite. You're doing things that's counterproductive to a productive society. But I'm so wrong because I just got the parent country mixed up. So, but the fact of the matter is this: Donald Trump come back with this first step initiative to get people out of prison. And you people jump all over this. And I'm the dummy. If Joe Biden's 1984 to 1994 crime bill locked up millions of black people, and then here come Donald Trump coming out with a first step initiative to get black people released, how many have people been released up under this bill? And if you start to name the people, then that's telling you that this first step is not the solution. Because if I ask you how many people did Joe Biden's crime bill lock up, the number would be so vast you couldn't even think of a name. It'd be so many people locked up, you can't even think of a name. But because Donald Trump's solution is so small, you can actually name just about every person that this bill has released. If Joe Biden's crime bill is the problem, a problem so vast you can't even name the people that's been affected by it, how is this first step initiative the solution where you can count the people that it's released? But I'm the dummy. Everything Donald Trump has been talking about, promising you, in his platinum plan and his first step initiative plan has already been promised to you in the Constitution. As citizens of this country, you're supposed to already have access to the markets. You're supposed to already have access to the fundings to build your community. You're supposed to already have businesses, industries, institutions to provide for yourselves. You should already have means to get fair justice and treatment in this country. So if this platinum plan was so great and you didn't recognize it into 2020, why didn't you get on the original contract that promised this thing to you in the first place, called the Constitution? The Constitution promises you fair treatment. The Constitution promises you an opportunity to do for yourself. If you jumping on Donald Trump's contract, Donald Trump's platinum plan and his first step initiative, here this is 2024, and you looking for a first step initiative after failing to give you what citizens of this country is entitled to since 1776, and if you really want to be accurate about it, 1619, when our people were brought over here as slaves. They've been deprived all these things since 1619. And now you want to get happy about a first step initiative? This should be the last step. You've been deprived of this for 400 years. And now Donald Trump give you a first step? But I'm the dummy? You know, I'm gonna leave this video here. You know, I have done hundreds of videos, and I think on YouTube this will be my 400th video, and it all centers around our people coming together, building our own independent means to sustain our own existence. And if it's taking me 400 videos just to get that simple message across to your people, and I failed at that. I failed at it. How many more videos is it going to have to take before you people wrap your brain around that? I'm in this message here. And if you like this message, if you like this content, and if you like this pressure that I put on our oppressor, put a little pressure on that follow, subscribe, and share button, and catch me in my next video. Ashe.